Alright everyone, Linus here. Ever needed to format your PC but didn't have a USB drive handy? It happens. Maybe you're on the go or your trusty USB stick decided to bite the dust. Whatever the reason, don't worry, we've got you covered. Formatting your PC without a USB might sound scary, but trust me, it's not as complicated as it seems. We're going to walk you through the entire process, step by step. You'll be surprised how easy it can be. So why might you need to format your PC in the first place? Well, it could be a few reasons. Maybe your system is running slow and sluggish, riddled with errors and malware. Or perhaps you're selling your PC and want to wipe all your personal data. Whatever the reason, this guide will empower you to take control of your PC and give it a fresh start. All without needing a USB drive. Let's get started. Before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's gather our tools. Don't worry, this isn't a trip to the hardware store. You won't need anything fancy, just your PC and a reliable internet connection. That's right, for this method, your internet connection is your lifeline. It's how we'll access the tools necessary to reset your PC and reinstall Windows. So, make sure you're connected to a stable network before we begin. Lastly, you'll need a good dose of patience. Formatting your PC takes time, especially if you're working with a slower internet connection. But trust me, the wait will be worth it when you're greeted with a fresh, clean install of Windows. Now that we have our tools ready, let's move on to the most important step: backing up your data. Before we wipe your hard drive clean, we need to talk about backups. This step is absolutely crucial, folks. Formatting your PC will erase everything on your hard drive, so if you have any important files, photos, or videos, you need to back them up. Think of it like this. Imagine your hard drive is a giant whiteboard, filled with important notes and drawings. Formatting is like erasing the entire board with a giant eraser. You don't want to lose all that important information, do you? So, how do you back up your data? You have a few options. You can copy important files to an external hard drive, upload them to a cloud storage service like Google Drive or Dropbox, or even use a combination of both. Once you're confident that all your important data is safely backed up, you can breathe a sigh of relief. We're now ready to start the actual formatting process. Now let's get down to business. The first step is to access the Windows recovery environment. Don't let the name intimidate you. It's just a fancy way of saying we're going to boot your PC into a special mode where we can access recovery tools. There are a couple of ways to do this. The easiest way is to go to your Start menu, click on the Power button, and then hold down the Shift key while you click on Restart. Your PC will reboot, and you'll be greeted with a blue screen with several options. If that doesn't work for some reason, you can also access the recovery environment through your PC's settings. Go to Settings, Update and Security, Recovery, and under Advanced Startup, click on Restart Now. Once you've successfully navigated to the recovery environment, you're ready for the next step, choosing your reset option. Section 5. Navigating the reset options. Choosing the right path. Now that you're in the recovery environment, you'll see a few different options. Don't worry, we'll walk you through them. The option we're looking for is usually called Reset, this PC, or Troubleshoot. Click on that, and you'll be presented with two main options: Keep My Files or Remove Everything. Since we're formatting your entire PC, you'll want to choose Remove Everything. This option will wipe your hard drive clean, so make sure you backed up everything. Remember that whiteboard analogy? This is where we're grabbing that giant eraser and wiping everything clean. It's a fresh start for your PC. Once you've selected Remove Everything, you'll be asked to confirm your choice. Double-check that you've backed up all your important data, and then click on Reset or Confirm to start the process. Section 6. Formatting your drive, wiping the slate clean. Now comes the main event, formatting your drive. Once you hit that reset button, there's no turning back, so make sure you're ready. Your PC will restart and begin the formatting process. This is where your internet connection comes into play. Your PC will download the necessary files to reinstall Windows, so the speed of this process depends on your internet speed. Just be patient and let it do its thing. While your drive is being formatted, you might see a progress bar or some messages on the screen. This is perfectly normal. Just sit back, relax, maybe grab a snack, and let your PC do its magic. Section 7. Reinstalling Windows, breathing life back into your PC. With the formatting complete, your PC will automatically begin reinstalling Windows. Again, this process relies on your internet connection to download the necessary files. The good news is, you don't have to do anything here except wait. During the reinstallation process, your PC might restart several times. Don't panic, this is all part of the process. Just make sure you don't turn off your PC during this time. Once the reinstallation is complete, you'll be greeted with the familiar Windows setup screen. Here, you'll be able to personalize your settings, create a user account, and configure your preferences just like you did when you first got your PC. Section 8. Potential risks and how to avoid them. Navigating the minefield. While formatting your PC without a USB is generally safe, there are a few potential risks you should be aware of. First and foremost, there's always a small risk of data loss. Even if you've backed up your important files, there's always a chance that something could go wrong. To minimize this risk, double-check your backups and make sure they're complete and up to date. Another potential issue is internet connectivity problems. If your internet connection drops during the formatting or reinstallation process, it could cause errors and potentially corrupt your system files. To avoid this, use a reliable internet connection and avoid downloading large files or streaming videos while the process is underway. Finally, be wary of power outages. If your PC loses power during the formatting or reinstallation process, it could lead to data loss or even hardware damage. To be safe, make sure your PC is plugged into a surge protector and avoid formatting your PC during a storm or when the power is unstable. Section 9. Congratulations! You've formatted your PC without a USB, and there you have it. You've successfully formatted your PC without a USB drive. You've learned how to access the Windows recovery environment, navigate the reset options, format your drive, and reinstall Windows, all without needing a USB stick. Remember that while the process is fairly straightforward, it's important to follow the steps carefully and pay attention to the on-screen instructions. And always back up your important data before formatting your PC. Now go enjoy your fresh, clean installation of Windows.